Yeah, okay. All right. Interesting. It's not surprising. All right, so let's go ahead and check in with bottom of the deck energy. What's going on for Leo overall? King of Swords, confusion. Yeah, yeah. Not surprising, you know? Given what's going on in the state of the nation with this global pandemic, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. There's a lot going on in our mental minds. Just a lot of stuff weighing heavily upon us, bringing us out of alignment. It's to be expected. This is heavy stuff we're dealing with. It's unprecedented. Many of us have not seen anything like this in our lifetimes, nor were we really expecting to, right? The only thing that we can do is remain centered and grounded amidst the chaos of this. It's easy to get swept up in the hype, in the fear, and the paranoia with the rapid headlines that are coming through, just showing images of empty shopping markets, empty shelves, people hoarding and panic buying, people wondering, people not being able to go to work with the social distancing and the self-quarantining. It's like, okay, well, what are we supposed to do? Now we're home, can't go to work. Some of us are able to telework from home, but there's others who, if they don't go to work, they don't get a paycheck. And that's part of this anxiety, right? The federal government is trying to put in place stimulus packages that will hopefully assist with relief. But, we just don't know how long this is going to last. And we just don't know what the end result is going to be. The health experts are talking about 45 days until the United States reaches the peak of the curve. But then what's next? Another 45 days to come down. When can we go back to work? When will we no longer have to social distance or self-quarantine? And there is the possibility that things can get worse before they get better, which means stronger or more restrictive guidelines. Right now it's just social distancing, but there's a possibility of 24-hour lockdowns, 24-hour quarantines for certain cities. And what does that mean? Does it mean like we're restricted on travel with our vehicles? I'm sure we can still go to the grocery store and stuff, but can we go from city to city, for example? I don't know. See, so there's a lot of unanswered questions that it's just feeding into our fear and our paranoia, and it's increasing our anxiety levels. And it's making us do dumb things. It's making us panic, and it's making us fend for ourselves. We're going into survival mode, and we see that with the hoarding and the shopping, and it's unfortunate because when people selfishly buy up all the supplies, there's nothing left for the others who need it. So it's time for us to really think about others and think less about ourselves, right? But yeah, overall energy for the reading is confusion. It's this mental clutter. It's unanswered questions. It's stress and anxiety. Yeah, and this is you right now, Leos. You're feeling not prosperous, not happy. You're feeling unbalanced. You're feeling like, I'm hearing lack. Like there's a lack of love, lack of support. I think it's more lack of support, just maybe some of you are those who weren't able to get everything that you need at the grocery store, and it's like, okay, when are they going to restock? Oh, they just restocked. Oh, damn, it's empty again. Yeah. For others, I'm hearing reset. I'm hearing that this is a perfect time for you to reset your life, maybe consider going in a different direction for work, for career, resetting your values, resetting your priorities, and, just really thinking about what's truly important for you. And it's not what you initially thought. I think all that you're like, okay, what was I thinking? Yeah, that was the old life. That was life 2 weeks ago. Life now, there's no time for frivolous, So I feel like, yeah, there is like a spiritual awakening going on for many of you, for many of us, and I feel like this is a perfect time to really assess what's truly important to you. What does Ten of Cups mean, and what are you going to do to achieve it? Because right now it's coming in reversed, right? Because this is the Ten of Cups. And this card can also say, you know what, when it comes in reverse, it's all about you getting into alignment with yourself and saying, okay, here are my priorities. Here's what's going to truly make me happy. Here is my authentic truth. And if I go in pursuit of this set of Ten of Cups, by my definition, you will achieve it, right? So I feel like you're rebalancing, you're recalibrating. And I do think that you're embracing the spirit of what this is, because I do believe that this strange level, that this global pandemic really is a gift in disguise. And it's gifting us with the gift of time, with the gift of quality time with people who are important to us. Family members, loved ones, spouses, children. We used to say, oh God, there's not enough time in the work week, not enough time on the weekends to connect and blah, blah, blah. We're so busy. I wish I had more time. Well, now you do, right? In a weird way, this is a strange gift. It is a gift. So embrace it. Focus on the positive, not on the negative. All right? Get into alignment with yourself and really ask yourself, what does Ten of Cups look and feel like to me? And then how are you going to go and achieve it? Because you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. I do, like I said, this is a reset period, not only for America, but for the world. You've got Italy on lockdown. You have China on lockdown, South Korea, Spain, France. So, really, it's time for us to just turn within and really get quiet and get still and use this time wisely to be like, all right, what matters? What matters to me? And I think you're going to surprise yourself by realizing that what used to matter to you, no longer a thing. Because once this thing is said and done, once we're done with this global pandemic and we're able to return to a sense of normalcy, no more social distancing, going back to work, going back to restaurants and bars and our gyms, you're going to be a changed person. We all are. We're all going to be changed, but for the better. I really do think that this is going to help provide us with depth and compassion towards one another. Because right now, so many people need our help. And in the near future, so many more people are going to need our help. So if you can lend a helping hand, please do so. Random acts of kindness is what's really going to get us through this, right? Overall outcome is Queen of Cups. Really turning within, really tapping into your nurturing side. How can you support others, and how can others support you? How can you support yourself? Because you've got to take care of yourselves too, Leo, right? This is time for you to say, all right, look, I used to be a workaholic. Now I'm forced to stay home. Let me take care of myself. Let me go for walks outside. Let me go for jogs outside. Let me connect with the kids more. Let me be a better spouse and partner and lover, right? Let me rest. Let me catch my breath. So it's all that. This is self-healing, Leo, on so many levels, mind, body, and spirit. Because once you take care of yourself, you're able to take care of others. And you all are very kind, nurturing individuals, too. You're very warm-hearted and social individuals. You crave social activity. So I get the sense that this may not be an ideal situation for y'all, Leos, to be, socially distanced and kind of self-quarantining. So, yeah, I do feel like you're going to find a way to be the healer and to help others get through this, right? Yeah, I'm just amazed that this is our reality. It just feels so surreal, I've been watching the headlines and it's just like, is this true? I feel like we're in a movie. This is Shine Your Light. So it's weird. It's so weird to me, and there's a lot There's a lot of like fear mongering out there, and it's easy to get sucked up in that, and it's easy to go down the rabbit holes and point fingers and place blame. But if you frame it in the right context, this is a gift in disguise. You know, if you allow it to be a gift. Gosh, that went under, let me see, that went into a closet. Let me open this up. Oh my God, it went way over there. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right, so we got that card. Yeah, so from the Shine Your Light deck, your message is deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Yeah. We were just talking about that, right? You got to take care of yourself so you can take care of others. And some of you may be used to just, you know, working 40, 50, 60 hours, 60-hour work weeks and, you know, life in the fast lane and go, 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 go. But now that it's coming to a screeching halt, you're like, oh God, what do I do? How do I function? Starts by taking care of you. Got to take care of yourself first, right? So I'm going to show it upright because it's really a beautiful card, and that way you can kind of see the message at the bottom. Yeah, but it's about replenishing yourself, resting, being held, quiet time, healing. Very healing, very nurturing. Yeah. So take time for you. All right, so for the Sacred Earth, you have two cards that came out, Absence and Productivity. They're coming in reversed. Yeah. So I feel like it's the reverse of absence. I'm hearing be present. So it's time for you to be more present in your life. Be more present in the lives of your loved ones. Yeah. It's time to be more present and less productive is what I'm getting. Right? Because we're also seeing with the deep replenishment, it's time to rest and retreat, rejuvenate yourselves. But again, this is a gift. In a weird way, this is a gift, and it's time for you to be more present, less absent in your life and in the lives of others, in the lives of your loved ones. It's time for you to connect and bond with your kids, with your spouse, with your lover, with your community, however it resonates, right? And it's time to be less busy, less productive. It's okay to take a break. It's okay, you know? We're all kind of in the same situation. Some of us are working from home, but I get the sense that it's not the same up tempo than when you're at the office. It's a bit slower. It's less productive. More time for yourselves. Okay? Yeah, so take that how it resonates. Yeah. And your Nature's Whispered card, this is the one that fell into the closet, is adventure. Yeah, this can be seen as a type of adventure, but I feel like it's a soul adventure. How are you redefining yourself, Leo? Because I do get the sense that this is a self-improvement project, a self-improvement exercise. And I feel like that's true for every single one of us. You know, we are home now, we're social distancing, we're quarantining. How are we connecting with ourselves? Are we just going to let this time just sort of fly by and be like, all right, well, I'm just going to sit here on the couch until further notice? Or, you know, are you going to be proactive and, you know, self-discover, go within, you know, find out things about yourself that you didn't know, maybe try something new, you know, maybe you've always wanted to paint. Order some art supplies online. Check out some YouTube videos. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at what you can learn on YouTube. And now that you have all the time in the world, I feel like this is an adventure in rediscovering yourself. All right? So take advantage of that. Take advantage of this unusual gift because it's not going to come around again at all. This is sort of a once-in-a-lifetime situation. So, again, take advantage of it, take it how it resonates, and just leverage it, right? But yeah, it's all about us staying grounded, maintaining perspective, and just realizing that, We're not going to run out of food. We're not going to run out of supplies. It's just about being responsible adults and responsible human beings. We're going to get through this, right? So your message is coming in from Archangel Chamuel. It's a message of peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Look at that. Ain't that some truth right there? Only love is real. It's the only thing that matters in this world is love. Love for yourself, love for your family members, and receiving the love from your family members and from others. Love is what makes this world go round. Leading from heart-centeredness, from a place of love, is what's going to get us through all this and bring peace to you, to your community, to this country, to the world. Yeah. All right. It's a big message. And your angel message is coming in from Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Wasn't I just talking about that with the adventure card? I think I was. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting that. This is an adventure of yourself. And it's time to really, allow spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. It's all about you. Rediscovering yourself, tapping into your gifts, tapping into your truth, studying you, making that the adventure.